Yo, what's poppin'? Hold on. I just wanted to check in with you guys, see what's up. How are you guys doing? What's up with you guys? Men's out here eating a fucking huge portion of oatmeal, which is something I used to do a lot and I hadn't done in like months. And I actually got a gym membership now. I'm getting back into the gym. And yeah, just like trying to eat better or just more again, you know. So that's cool. But the main topic of this video is the dopamine detox that I'm on. Happened really randomly, and for those that don't know, a dopamine detox is like a period of time where you're basically detoxing from very like high dopamine boosting activities such as like being on your phone a lot or whatever the case is, masturbating or watching porn or it could be a mix of anything. Like you can go as far as like not talking to anyone, not like exercising, just like for one day, just like being still with your thoughts, being super bored. The idea is to like get really bored, obviously depending on the stuff, minimizing distractions, to kind of like reset your dopamine levels, because you have like a certain sensitivity with dopamine, and the more you consume it on a daily basis, the more you produce it on a daily basis, the more you need to actually feel satisfied. So that's why, you end up doing more of these activities. You eat more junk food, you smoke more weed, you whatever, right? It's all about balance, right? But you can get lost in the sauce. That's how our brain just has these like addictive qualities. And it happened super randomly, like on Wednesday, I think. Today is Saturday. I think it was on Wednesday. Either Wednesday or Tuesday evening. Just went to bed, whipped out my phone. Keep in mind, before that, like since I've been here in Portugal, like in Lisbon, I feel like I developed the habit of, as soon as I wake up, going on my phone. It would start as like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just like do a little meditation on YouTube, but then things will catch my attention on YouTube and I start watching some YouTube videos, and even if it was like useful stuff, again, it's not useful. There's nothing useful about you being on your phone in your bed before you've like gotten up, moved around your body a little bit, brushed your teeth, washed your face, like set the intention for the day. Like, what are you gonna do today? Like, do you have any plans? Do you have any ideas? Are you just gonna relax? Like, you know what I mean? Get things in order, like maybe clean up your room and stuff. My room hadn't been cleaned in like 2.5 weeks that I've been here. So yeah, and this video popped up. I'm going to bed. It's like 2 a.m. I'm tired, and I'm on my phone on YouTube. Like, just why am I not just going to bed, right? I'm like, my body needs rest. And a video popped up from this guy I used to watch a long time ago called Ayman Ghazi. He's like a business YouTuber or whatever. And it was just like, you need a dopamine detox. And I watched it, and his was very different because I've done it in the past for like a day, where like pretty much cut out everything, like no phone, no nothing. And his is like a 1 week thing, just like a longer reset and like a little bit more mild. So I think the things that he said was, the thing that's like, I think one of the most important ones is you have 1 hour of screen time on your phone. Like that's it. And I got like a screen time app to check, and it was crazy. Like 1 hour is nothing. Like you check your phone for a bit, and the thing is, it makes you so aware. Like you check your phone, you do quickly, and you put that shit away. Like you're not, because you want to keep it under an hour. Having said that, the last like day, I think, or maybe 2 days, like I went a bit above that. I was like calling people, texting, making little plans. So yeah, and also sometimes like I put on like a meditation on YouTube, and I need to keep the screen on even though I'm just like meditating with my eyes closed. I don't really count that. Like the app kind of shows me like this period did this, so I don't count that part. Actual like screen time. So that was huge. Like that opened up so much time and so much just like awareness. Like I could just be like chilling on the bus, and you think, oh yeah, I'm chilling on the bus, like I'm not doing anything, so I might as well like be on my phone or like listen to some music, like kind of like unconsciously just like listen to music, not actually like appreciate the music, just like a filler, or like listening to a podcast or whatever, which I do a lot. But you don't realize in that time when you're just like bored, you're just on the bus, you're just going somewhere, you get ideas, you get inspired, you let yourself think as well. You don't think for a while, you like close your eyes and meditate. Like it's really good. And it just gives you time also just to like reconstruct some things. And sometimes like something that you've been thinking about, like, oh, how am I gonna do this? Like for me, it was like, how am I gonna like find a person to help me with like videos and photography while still being affordable, because I don't have that much money to spend right now. And then yeah, I was just sitting on the bus, and it became really clear. Like this guy I know, he was saying he's like looking for work and stuff, and he said like, oh, I'm down to like go shoot some pictures with you for free and stuff. So I mean, we'll see what he thinks about it. Obviously, Andres, if you're watching, what up? But it would be super cool to work with him. Like he's like a mad chill guy. Like I know him. He's like an artist, and like I would feel really good working with him, paying him what I can afford to pay him, and like still gonna be like better than like minimum wage, which I'm on, you know, to like do these things. So like the idea just came. It just came. You know, when your mind is clear from all this other stuff, ideas just flow. You let your mind like run out. I mean, like take out the bullshit. You know, just like run through it. Your mind just becomes a lot more balanced. So yeah, it was 1 hour screen time. No, like he said, like no, like porn or anything like that, which I don't like have a problem with that. What else? Oh, no YouTube, bro. No YouTube has also just been huge, absolutely huge. Cause like you can still be on your like computer and like do stuff, and like I still like I would watch like an episode of Survivor one of the days, which is like a show I love watching. The Bulgarian version's out now. I was hoping to be on it actually, but that's a whole nother story. And so yeah, I allow myself to do that when I have the free time. But the thing is, I've noticed like since the last few days of doing it, like yesterday, I came home from work, very long day, very nice day, very like productive day. Did a lot of stuff. Talked to like a screen printer, like a bunch of cool shit. Went to class, you know, went to work, stuff like that. And my usual self will come back and just like sit down and just like watch an episode maybe while eating and stuff. But because of this sort of thing, like I opened my computer and I was just like kind of like opened it, you know, like I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I'll chill. And I was like, actually, like if I do this, I'm gonna go to bed even later. I'm gonna go to bed at like 2:30, 3, which then it will like fuck up my whole sleep schedule, because like during the week I wake up early, then on the weekend I'm waking up late, and then it feels like the weekend just flies by. And I was like, you know what, actually I'm just gonna eat a little bit because I was hungry. That's also one thing. I've been eating a lot less just before going to bed, and just go to bed. I just went to bed, you know, did a little meditation, journaled, like I kept my mind clear. I didn't like dive into that sort of just like, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just like my body, without looking at a screen, was tired. Like, you know that feeling when you're just there, just like, whew, like everything's just like, oh, I'm ready to sleep. But then as soon as you put up that screen, that sort of dopamine boosting activity, it like charges you up. It's like caffeine when people are like super tired and they like crave caffeine, and they thrive off caffeine and gives them energy, but it's just like fake. It was the same thing, you know. And then at some point you crash, right? You're just like, what the fuck? So, so yeah, it was no YouTube, no porn, 1 hour per day screen time, and there was something else. Oh yeah, 10 hours of meditation a day, at least 10 hours of meditation, which yeah, I've been doing. And yeah, it just feels good. It feels like my mind's a lot clearer. I'm getting stuff done. Like I'm going places. I'm talking to suppliers for stuff. I'm no, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'm filming my first like video finally for some people. That grandma project I think I told you guys about. There's like a lot of other stuff. Like just things are like just coming into place. Like they're speeding up a little bit. Like I'm producing more stuff. I feel like I'm starting to like become more of a producer of like content and ideas and stuff than a consumer. I'm still not there yet, but like the tide is shifting. The tide is shifting, and it feels so empowering to have that. And a huge factor is like what do you call it? Like obviously like appreciating like long-term fulfillment and like success in the things that you want to do over the short term. When it comes to your brain, it means like serotonin boosting activities over dopamine boosting activities. Like serotonin is something that like you feel usually after you've actually like worked for something, you know, like you've done like a good workout, or like you feel satisfied after doing like a certain task that benefits you. That's serotonin. And again, there's nothing wrong with dopamine and like pleasure and quick pleasure and stuff, but the truth is we're very addicted, you know, as a society. We're very addicted. So we need to take a few steps back in order to like reset that. And that's the whole point of a dopamine detox. You know, it's supposed to be just 1 week. You're not supposed to just like follow these rules and guidelines the whole of your life. It's just like a reset when you need it, and I for sure needed it. And maybe some things I will take with me, even if it's not like 1 hour of screen time. Just having that awareness, that app on my phone that tells me how much my screen time is, I think it's super cool, super crucial. as well as minimizing my YouTube activities, which like I mean I've been a YouTube fiend since I was like 10 years old. You know, like YouTube was my life. I was never into like Netflix, watching that many shows. I wasn't really a big like music listener back when I was younger. When like those patterns really started building, it was all YouTube, 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 and it was cool because like it opened up a lot of curiosities and things that I could learn about. But it definitely just became like a mechanism where I felt like I'm doing something productive when really I'm not. You know, I'm not actually like taking any action out of this information that I'm taking. So then the information just gets lost as well. So yeah, that's my little thing for the day. I'm gonna go eat this oatmeal, go skate, do some other shit, and yeah, one love to you guys. Please, like if you're feeling just lost in your head, if you feel like you don't have enough time for stuff that you want to do, want to pursue, really like look into the dopamine detox. Maybe just try this one. You know, just 1 hour of screen time a day. I mean, don't like, you know, I definitely was trying to go hard, but like obviously if it happens that you're a bit over, like don't trip about it. But yeah, 1 hour of screen time a day, no YouTube, no porn. I don't know if any of you have an issue with that. And 10 minutes of meditation a day. If you can do more, like do more. If you're just like on the bus, just don't be on your phone. Just meditate. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Just breathe. You know, that's it. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it in your head. And yeah, it just gets easier and easier. The momentum builds up, and it's just crazy to see how much more I feel like I've done, and just how much clearer my mind is as well. And like not only in the physical am I doing stuff, but like I feel like the next steps that I want to take in the next week and stuff like that are so much more clear. Everything is just becoming clear for next month, even like seeing how I'm gonna be financially and stuff. It's things are starting to make sense, and it's really cool. And yeah, dopamine detox, give it a shot. And one love to you all.